one, so I thought
they're the one with 7 health.
Right, yeah.
So yeah, like that plus Psycho Pump.
Not going to help you out anymore. Yes, that is a
that plus
very
Psycho Pump on a
combo.
late turn is still very powerful, and the Priest often can't do turns like that. So Surrender does have options to play a slightly slower game.
Yeah.
This game specifically. I apologize, Derek. One
Apology
Sandy was a
accepted.
very reasonable suggestion.
It was. I shall have a word against it. Samuel Sal obviously wondering here how best to set up for Captain Greenskin on the following turn. Because I imagine Weapon this turn, Greenskin turn 5 is what he's looking at. And there was arguments for both just Waggle Pick Swing and Hook Scimitar Deadly Poison, because there's a good chance he wouldn't want to activate the Death Rattle because it might bounce the Edwin. In the end, he goes for an even different play there. Yeah, just goes wide on the board, I guess, as much as possible. Really doesn't set up for Greenskin nearly so well next turn. But again, he doesn't have to go Greenskin next turn.
Yeah, one thing Samusao has is weapons and time. I think right now he's emptied the board, which is priority number 1 versus Priest. Just don't let them stick a minion.
Yeah.
And then anything on top of that, what he does now is he has a choice, doesn't he? As to whether he wants to go for Waggle Pick or for the Scimitar instead, in terms of, well, based off what Surrender is going to do. Whereas Surrender, I don't really know what his plan is.
I mean, it's
Does he just
pretty
try and get the
close
Blade
to-
Masters into the pool?
Oh, I don't even know.
Because Psycho Pump's pretty underwhelming right now.
It's just Cleric and Pyro as it currently
so, yeah.
stands. Yeah. So he could just go Amit and try and hit a high roll, but that seems like I mean, giving yourself like a 66% chance to probably just lose the game doesn't feel all too tempting.
Wait, Amma? Why?
Well, Amit to res it with Psycho Pump next turn.
Oh, sure, okay.
Sorry, that's what I should have said. The 66% chance is he's likely to hit
Right,
Cleric
right.
or Pyro. But he
I was
could
like,
res it
could
with
go for
Psycho
Amit for the percent chance to high roll. I'm like, high roll what, Derek?
Yes.
It just didn't do anything. It's like this turn at least. But yes, you are right. The res on the ammo would be insane.
And Samuel Sao, I think, now is at that point I was describing where he needs to try and get as much damage to face as he can while still respecting the Amit, because that's obviously an incredibly scary minion if left alive. He could just be dead on the following turn if he doesn't answer that. And so what does he do?
I think just Waggle Pick into Deadly Poison and then trade the 1/2, kill off the Amit, push
Still
6
get
to
6
phase.
damage phase.
That is, and then you've got some scary follow-up. That's a
Just
lot of
Captain
damage
Greenskin
follow-up.
is a
Yeah.
huge amount of damage,
Yep.
yeah. It does kind of limit your mana next turn, like just like a rigid Greenskin on 6 mana is not perfect, I think.
But also, you are flexible. You could end up just swinging again and then going for backstab hooked Scimitar anyway.
Good point.
I just think this one is one you want to kill.